art heals. That's the universal language, and now that's what people need.
Hey there, it's Kristen, and today we are chatting with Jaime King, the star of Netflix's Black Summer.
Black Summer is back for season 2. I'm so excited for this. So can you tell us a little bit about this new season and where all of these characters are now?
Time has passed, and the characters are in radically different places. We are battling through a lot of winter, a lot of trauma, a lot of danger, and through a lot of love. Season 1 leaves people, like, they would always say, like, I can't breathe, like, literally, like, they're speechless. This is a completely, like, this is like this times, like, for me, like a billion.
For you, your character goes on such a journey, and not even just in this season, but from what she was going through in the first season. So can you talk a little bit about your character's mind space now compared to that first season?
She's just a completely different person. She's just, it's literally like, it's just, really an exploration of what happens when you go through this collective consciousness, and very, very personal pandemic. It's to the ultimate extremes. She's just different, in season 1, her heart was open. In season 2, it's shut, and then the only thing that matters is her child, and it was that way in season 1, but now it's really about, how do you keep your child alive? Who do you trust? Who do you not trust? How do people change? What is precious, to survive? Material things are such high stakes, not money, but things that keep you warm, things that literally have food, water, all of those different things. And, it's really an exploration again of how people, respond differently, in such an unimaginable circumstance and world.
What's interesting is, you mentioned pandemic. We're going through something now that's, really wild. And during the show, what you're going through is really intense. So I was wondering, what it was like for you to prepare, physically, but also mentally, to like go back into this role, especially after having kind of gone through what we're currently in the middle of.
The preparation from when we first went up, which was basically February through the March, right? Jan, Feb, March. And we shot the first 4 episodes consecutively. And then to be shut down, everyone not knowing what anything would look like, then, coming back up for Netflix and into a different country, but yet there was a feeling inside me, like, I knew if anyone could get it done, it could be us. I just knew it, because I know how we all work together. It was like the last, I would say week and a half before, the show was shut down. It's like, it was like dominoes, right? So you're seeing everything in the world like shut down. And then Netflix afforded us to complete the day on a Friday, and like our last shot of the 4th episode. So we were able to keep people employed throughout the pandemic, and then coming back up and then being in a very, very strict quarantine. It was really, there's no real description of emotions. It was the most thrilling, exhilarating, terrifying, horrifying, beautiful. It was all of those things, but like, to be on set and to be working first and foremost is like a dream come true for any artist without a pandemic, right?
Mhm.
And then, that our show is so closely parallels, very important themes and lessons of what we're learning now, right? Just, really, and then also to be on set in a completely different way with the Safe Way Forward guidelines and the way to make it through safely, and people not getting sick, added all this extra stuff on top, but to watch people come together, whether it's the first AD, the showrunner, the actors, camera department, like all that, it was like, so when when we would roll camera, it was like, whew, everyone was together and everyone got to put everything into it. And it really resonates and it's very visceral and you feel it on the screen. And so it was the greatest, truly like one of the greatest gifts ever to be able to go back up during this pandemic, and also with the knowing that if we can tell our story and make it through this safely, then we can make more stories for the rest of the world, because art heals. You know, that's the universal language, and now that's what people need.
If you like this one, you can check out more of my interviews right over here, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.